Dante's Boxing Nation.
Sorry por interrumpirte, pero es que hoy, no sé, en la conferencia se dio cuenta que salió el rumor que tiraron los Benavides de que Morrell había sido noqueado por el mexicano también de los Mochis, Manuel Gallegos. Y qué mejor que contar aquí con el buen Meño, Manuel Gallegos. ¿Qué onda, Meño? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Y te sorprendió que saliste a relucir ahí en la conferencia?
Y no, ahorita me acabo de enterar de eso. De hecho, pues yo ni enterado de nada. Ahorita cenando, me agarraron cenando. Y pues me sacaron eso, ¿no? Casi me ahogo de la sorpresa. No, la verdad que es totalmente falso. No sé de dónde habrán sacado esa información. Pero pues yo pues quiero decir que aquí frente a ustedes y frente a su público, que es totalmente falso, yo agradecido con David Morrell por la oportunidad que me brindó de poder haber hecho sparring con él y con Luis de Cuba y todos los que estuvieron ahí, todo su equipo de trabajo.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So rumors surfaced that David Morrell got knocked out by his sparring partner, Manuel Gallegos. Manuel, he was in Morrell's camp to prepare him for this Benavidez fight this weekend. So Manuel, he was asked the question immediately if it was true that he knocked out Morrell in sparring. He did an interview with Urbano Boxeo Network, and this is what he said. I was having dinner with my family when I heard the news. I almost puked my food out. I was surprised at the news. The truth is, it's totally false. I don't know where they got this information from, and I want to say to everyone listening that it's totally false. I'm appreciative of David Morrell for the opportunity they gave me to spar Morrell, and also with Luis de Cubas and the whole team that was there. I want to thank them all. End quote. You know, if it would have been true that someone did knock out David Morrell in sparring, I would have definitely been picking David Benavidez hands down to win this fight. I mean, getting knocked out in sparring, that's a big deal, especially when you consider the fact that they're using much bigger gloves and headgear. Now, with that being said, it is easier to get knocked down with a body shot in sparring, but it's still very rare for a boxer with a high boxing IQ and a good defense to be getting knocked out in sparring. At the end of the day, this is still a complete 50-50 fight. And the main reason it's a 50-50 fight is because when it comes to Morrell, he lacks the professional experience. And when it comes to David Benavidez, his style as a stationary target coming forward and being aggressive seems to be a tailor-made style for David Morrell. We don't know how Morrell is going to react when he gets hit with a clean shot by David Benavidez, but what's even more interesting is how David Benavidez is going to react to getting hit by Morrell, because Benavidez has never been in a ring with a fighter who has real power and skill. And it's pretty ironic when you think about it, because usually it's the boxer. It's the boxer who's always in the ring with the hard punchers, the very aggressive hard punchers. We're used to seeing fighters like Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford in the ring with skillful hard punchers. And a lot of times, if not every time, those skillful fighters, they're fighting against power punchers that punch much harder than they do. This is going to be the first time we're seeing it with David Benavidez. We have seldomly seen it with Canelo Alvarez. So it's going to be really interesting, because we've already heard David Morrell's manager, Luis de Cuba. He's saying that David Morrell, he has Sonny Liston hands. And he said he would be more impressed with David Benavidez if he can even take Morrell's punch, if he could even go the whole 12 rounds with him. For Luis de Cubas to say something like that, that means there's a good chance that he's been watching Morrell spar, and he's been seeing Morrell knock out sparring partners, and probably some very good ones. So that's what makes this one of the most intriguing fights of the year. Not only are they both undefeated, but both of them have the power to win by knockout. And there's a very good chance we're going to see one of these fighters get knocked out, or even get knocked down or hurt really bad for the very first time in their career. I mean, I know that David Benavidez, he's been knocked down before, but we've never really seen him like really, really badly hurt. And it's possible it can happen in this fight. Or it's possible at the same time, because they both know they both have power, that they can both end up surprising people and both be more defensive. And the fight goes the distance. We just don't know how Morrell is going to react in situations like this. Now, we kind of know how David Benavidez will react, because when he fought against Demetrius Andrade, even though Demetrius Andrade was a smaller fighter, David Benavidez, he showed a better defense in the Andrade fight because the competition was better. That fight was a chess match. It was an aggressive chess match. And that's actually the same way David Benavidez, he fought Anthony Durrell. I think this fight will be the same. David Benavidez, he is fully aware that he has to have the best defense that he has ever had in any professional fight. So for anyone that implies that David Benavidez, he's the type of fighter that doesn't care if he gets hit, he just wants to entertain the fans, is a complete idiot, because David Benavidez, he knows if he were to fight like that, he would get knocked out without a doubt. And so would Morrell. Because I can guarantee you, every fighter wishes that all of their opponents would be that dumb to not care about getting hit, because that would just obviously make the other fighter's job that much more easier. And that concept applies in every sport. If one team has no defense, then the other team is going to continue to score goals all day. But with that being said, this is boxing and both fighters are going to get hit. So it'll be really interesting to see, once again, how David Benavidez takes a big shot. Maybe he walks right through it, or maybe he doesn't. We'll see this weekend. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com.
like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.